Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's training session brought to you by Europe Hotel School, the school training center dedicated to building the next generation of hospitality professionals. I'm James.
Yeah, and I'm Sophia. Together, we'll be guiding you through one of the most vital aspects of guest interaction, building instant rapport with guests.
That's right, Sophia. First impressions matter, but what comes after the greeting is just as important. It's about transitioning from "they like me" to "we're building a connection." That's where rapport comes in.
Rapport is essentially that invisible thread of comfort, trust, and friendliness that binds you and your guest together. When done well, it feels so natural that the guest doesn't even notice. It just feels right.
And here at Europe Hotel School, we train our students to understand not just the technical skills, but also the emotional intelligence behind service.
Right.
Rapport is one of those powerful skills that makes you unforgettable in a positive way.
Let's pause for a moment and test your knowledge with our first quiz.
Great idea. Here's the question. When a guest says, "It's been such a long trip," what's the best way to respond? A. "Oh, I see." B. "You must be tired. Let's get you checked in quickly so you can relax." C. "Why did it take so long?"
Take a second to think about it.
The correct answer is B. A guest doesn't want a shallow response. They want to feel you truly listened and care about their well-being. That's how rapport begins.
Yeah, exactly. At Europe Hotel School, we encourage future hoteliers to remember that every interaction should demonstrate empathy, not just acknowledgement.
And one of the simplest, yet most powerful tools for rapport building is the use of a guest's name.
Absolutely. Think about it. Welcome, Mr. Nguyen. We're so glad you're here. That feels personal. Compare that with, "Hello, here's your key." One feels human, the other feels transactional.
Guests don't want to feel like a room number. They want to feel like an individual. That's why at Europe Hotel School, our role-playing exercises train students to practice using names naturally, not robotically.
Another great rapport builder is noticing small details. A golf bag? Ask if they plan to play during their stay. Children in tow? A warm, "I hope you're ready for the pool," will likely bring a smile. These little touches stick in a guest's memory.
Let's jump into our second quiz. Here's the question. Why is using a guest's name so powerful? A. It saves time at check-in. B. It makes guests feel like individuals, not room numbers. C. It helps staff remember their room assignment.
Think about your answer.
And the correct answer is B. Using names creates happiness because it acknowledges the guest's individuality.
Right. And at Europe Hotel School, we reinforce this point constantly. Personalization is the foundation of memorable service.
Now, beyond words, rapport is also about energy and tone. Matching a guest's demeanor is a subtle but essential skill.
If a guest is calm, you should match their calmness. If they're energetic and playful, it's okay to reflect that. Just don't overdo it. It's about balance, not imitation.
Exactly. Forcing humor or becoming overly familiar too quickly can actually push a guest away. That's why rapport is about equilibrium, meeting the guest where they are.
And let's not forget, actions build trust even faster than words. Promising towels in 5 minutes? Deliver them within 5 minutes. That's how you create reliability, which in turn strengthens rapport.
Time for our third quiz question. Which of the following best demonstrates building trust through action? A. Telling a guest the restaurant is open until 10, but not checking if that's accurate. B. Delivering requested extra towels within the promised 5-minute time frame. C. Smiling and making a joke even if the guest looks tired and serious.
Take a moment to think.
The correct answer is B. Trust grows when you follow through on promises, especially with speed and accuracy.
At Europe Hotel School, we like to say, rapport begins with words, but trust is built with actions.
Now let's go deeper. Rapport isn't about doing something once, it's about consistency. Every time you meet a guest, the way you interact builds on previous encounters.
Right. That's why consistency is one of the values we highlight at Europe Hotel School. Even a single broken promise, like forgetting a request, can undo hours of positive interaction.
Which is why training is so important. Students at Europe Hotel School practice not only greeting and name usage, but also response times, empathy-driven role play, and balancing guest expectations.
Exactly. Rapport isn't just a technique, it's a mindset. You have to genuinely care for your guests if you want them to feel cared for.
Let's move into our fourth quiz. When matching a guest's energy, what should you avoid? A. Reflecting their calm or playful demeanor. B. Forcing humor or being overly familiar too soon. C. Adjusting your tone to make them feel comfortable.
Think carefully.
The correct answer is B. Rapport should never feel forced.
Yeah,
Guests can always sense when you're pushing too hard.
exactly. Natural, respectful matching of tone is the way forward, something we instill in every trainee at Europe Hotel School.
As we approach the end of today's session, let's summarize.
1. Build rapport quickly by listening more than you speak. 2. Use guest names authentically. 3. Notice small personal details. 4. Match energy and tone with balance. 5. Build trust with speed, accuracy, and consistency.
If you can master these skills, your interactions will feel effortless, and guests will remember you long after they've checked out.
One final question for you. Which 3 elements are essential for establishing rapport beyond words? A. Humor, energy, and storytelling. B. Speed, accuracy, and efficient problem solving. C. Names, compliments, and questions.
Last chance, think carefully.
The correct answer is B. Speed, accuracy, and problem solving build trust, and trust is the core of rapport.
That's right. And at Europe Hotel School, this is exactly the kind of real-world skill we emphasize in every training program.
So, to all our students and hospitality professionals watching today, remember, rapport is not a trick, it's a genuine connection.
And with training, practice, and commitment, like the kind you'll find here at Europe Hotel School, you'll develop the ability to make every guest feel valued.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope this session helps you grow your skills and confidence in delivering unforgettable hospitality experiences.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep connecting, and keep making a difference, because at Europe Hotel School, we believe the smallest gestures create the biggest memories.
Goodbye and happy learning.